All right, here we go. We are officially live. We'll give this, I don't know, 10 seconds or so. Before we get into the conversation? What's up, Colton? How we doing today?
So good. How are you doing?
I'm awesome, man. I'm awesome. I'm excited. We are our last week of ticket reservations are happening right now. We got, I don't know, about 80, 90 people coming so far. We got a couple events running next week. And you get
I'm
to see New
excited.
Jersey, right?
Yes,
First time?
I've never been to New Jersey. No. So
Yeah. Yeah. This is going to be exciting. We'll show you some cool spots around here. You'll get a tour as we go, as we drive north from south as well.
sweet. I'm
Um,
excited. It's gonna be fun.
yeah, man. So we're on here because I wanted to kind of share with our communities, what we're doing. So first and foremost, for those who don't know, we're having a luncheon, a networking luncheon and training next week, Monday and Tuesday, in two different locations. We're going to drop the links after this if you guys want to get out and meet us and get your real estate business boosted up for the fourth quarter. So they're going to be one's in Marlton, New Jersey, the southern part of the state, and then the northern one is going to be in Lodi. So we're excited to have Colton come out, spend some time with us. He's an expert in all things real estate and business growth. So I'm excited to have him in town and kind of share his knowledge. So Colton, why don't you share a little bit about during the training part of the luncheon what you're going to be covering?
So what I really want people to understand is that there's really three driving factors inside of freedom, right? Why did we get into real estate? Why did we get into business? And it's always the same thing. We wanted to make way more money and we wanted a better lifestyle. Like I don't know anyone that doesn't have those two things. So I broke it down as the freedom triad. There's business freedom, where work because I choose to, not because I have to. How many people, Matt, do you know that they work because they have to? They can't stop working because if they stop, they got money problems, right?
Yeah.
The
Yep.
second piece is financial freedom, where your leveraged residual income pays for your desired lifestyle. And where I see a lot of real estate people fail is they start making maybe $250,000 or whatever in real estate once they get their business up and going, and they spend it all on things that cost them money in the long run, liabilities. What I want to teach is financial freedom, where you take a giant portion of your business and you buy assets, things that pay you over and over again. And my definition of financial freedom is leverage residual income pays for your desired lifestyle. And then the third is really soul freedom. How do you do it with more joy, more excitement, more confidence, less stress, less anxiety, less overwhelm? And part of what drives all these, we must understand what actually creates these. So in business, I think the three biggest things that we got to look at is our marketing system, our sales system, and our fulfillment system. And really, these are simple fundamentals. Here's a thriving business in marketing. They have an abundance of leads, where a surviving business is leads are scarce and they're just hoping that they can find someone. What a thriving business does with their sales system is these leads are easy to convert into contracts and money that pay you. And a surviving business is, hey, I don't know how to convert these people. They're not very convertible. And then the fulfillment, a thriving business gives an incredible experience where people just want to come back for more and they love you and they think you're the god or the goddess of your business and your industry. Whereas a surviving business is people actually have a horrible experience. And then that kills your repeat business, your referral business. And probably the most important of all those for realtors to master, Matt, is that sales system. And it's 4 simple steps. We'll go over that: is contacts, meaningful conversations, appointments set, and presentations given. And when you can harness your focus on those 4, you'll understand that what wins the game of business, especially in real estate, is what's called, I mean, this, you're a baseball guy.
Yeah.
What wins games? Base hits. Getting on base is what wins games in baseball. What's the equivalent in sales? Presentations. Getting on base is the same as being able to give a presentation.
Yeah.
Now, if you get around those bases and score, is going to be some dependent of your skill set of running bases, but also some just happen to be on base at the right time with the right next player up to bat, right? So the more times you get on base, the more you're going to score. It's that simple.
Yeah. Yeah, that's and these are the key things that in this shifting market and that we're in, right? It's here. Yeah, I can't believe that interest rates, I think they ticked up again. They're over 6.5 now.
Yeah.
As
Well, I
of
know the
Friday, they
basis
were six
points
and a
just
half.
went up 3/4 of a point again on 3 times in a row now. They've raised the basis point by 3/4 of a point.
Yeah. So some of the things that I'm going to cover, while agents are in the room, I'm going to cover the best sources that realtors need to be utilizing today in today's market as it shifts. The things that we went through last recession that got us through it, right? So if you weren't in the last recession, want to know how we got through it, show up to this lunch, right? And then I'm going to cover, kind of how I built my team, and the best teams that I've seen working in the industry, even through today. Like, I still look at all the different team models. And a team doesn't mean you need a sales team. It can be the team around you to operate and go to closing, and where do you start? What's the first step? Who do you hire? Do you hire virtual? Do you hire in-house? All that kind of stuff.
Well, even just as simple as selecting the lender that you work with,
Yep.
right? Or the
Yeah.
inspector that you work with.
Yep. Having that whole system outlined for yourself as you grow, because this upcoming market, this shifting market is, there are going to be several agents that succeed in it. And you want the shortcuts, follow the guys that did it, right?
Yep.
So this is awesome, Colton. I just wanted to get this short video out so that people knew what we were going to be doing next week. If you're free next week, come out and see us, meet us. Any last comments, Colton?
I mean, I'm flying in from Utah for this. It's not very often that I'm going to fly into that neck of the woods. So when I do, it's because it's important to me, and the people I want to meet with are important. I'm excited to meet with a lot of our local network and to get to know them and see how I can add value to them and really just collaborate with a lot of cool people. So I'm excited.
Yeah, man. Well, we're excited to have you, and we will see you next week. Everybody else, somewhere in this, either in the links in the comments, we'll drop the links for you to get registered if you're local to us. All right, everybody else, see you again.
See you guys there.